Boom shakalaka as Bitcoin crashes further. This is absolutely critical for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. You definitely want to stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're talking about this right here, why this is absolutely critical for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, the next price levels that Bitcoin could be headed towards, and some very interesting charts about what Bitcoin is doing right now. But before we do, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Also, come join us over on Twitter at the Crypto Love, where every day we share some of the best charts in the whole crypto verse. And I think that's all I have to say in the beginning of the video. So, that being said, right now, market's back in fear. Yes, it is indeed. When out of neutral, we're back towards fear, and go figure, the market as a whole is down about 5% today. However, if we take a look over the past month, the market is still up. So remember, long-term vision here. But Bitcoin at 43,345, Ethereum at 3206, BNB at 428, Terra at 107, XRP at 77 cents, Solana at $113, Cardano at $1.07, and Avalanche at $83. And if you want to know the top coins today to outpace holding just Bitcoin alone, using artificial intelligence and machine learning, right now up over 1,000% above just Bitcoin alone. The top coins today on Gate.io are Synapse, OEC token, Lossless, Terra, and Cash, spelled with a Q. And if you want to check this out for yourself, you could add some low caps for higher risk, but potentially much higher rewards. There is a discounted link down in the description. While you're down there, though, check out the link to Celsius app. You could check it out. You could earn up to $2,000 on pretty much all eligible coins, or even up to $5,000 on select coins just from adding crypto to your Celsius account. Click the link down below. Now, Bitcoin today. You can see we have some lines. So Bitcoin was, and I use the word was because it's no longer, in this double bottom formation. We had two bottoms, we had confirmation point. Well, Bitcoin just recently broke through this confirmation line right there to the downside. Now, that being said, there still are some pretty interesting patterns that Bitcoin is sitting in right now. And they are all blue lines, dotted lines, and also non-dotted lines. So, first off, these dotted lines, we're going to talk about them second. The straight lines, Bitcoin has been following in this pretty much slow trajectory for the past, few months, since January, pretty much going up nice and gradually. However, we see a bottom here back in February. We see a bottom here back in March. And this has formed this dotted blue trend line that Bitcoin is quick approaching right a hair, right roughly around $42,500. That is a very, very critical level for Bitcoin, because this will determine if Bitcoin is actually in this trajectory, we'll call this trajectory A, or whether it's in this trajectory, we'll call this trajectory B. So this is actually the breaking point. This will tell us, because if Bitcoin finds support here around 42,000, 42,500, somewhere around there, and then continues upwards, well, we will likely be coming into resistance right here at the top of B trend line, okay, roughly around $50,000, before potentially breaking out of there and finding new higher highs on this much steeper trend line A. So this is a very, very critical area for Bitcoin. Now, that being said, what exactly is going on with Bitcoin behind the scenes, so we can know, is it going to go for A, is it going to go for B, or much worse than that, could it potentially go for C, which I'll put right down here, C, which would be a terrible, terrible scenario. So let's take a look. Well, first off, right now, Bitcoin, where it is, it's just a retest in progress. We can see here it was resistance, support, resistance, support, support, resistance. We broke through. Well, could we find support here again, or will we drop back down below and find resistance? Because right now, guys, long-term holders are in the deepest losses statistically in history. They don't want to sell. And we have some evidence that they're not selling, but they're in the biggest losses. Not much sell pressure left. As a matter of fact, if we take a look at the relative profit-taking zone, the Z-score, we can see that profit-taking happens in this red area up here. We can see clearly the tops people took profits. Where we are right now, we're in accumulation zone, like these zones when you want to be adding to your stacks of sats. And if we take a look at this chart here from velvet, we can see that Bitcoin basically just goes up and down and it flips. And then it comes back above and it finds support on that wave line. Now that happened there, and then it came down below, comes above, potentially flips and finds support here before taking off. He says $58,000. Now this is the guy who called the $32,000 bottom. So potentially he might see where the price is going. Because like it or not, all you need is OBV and to zoom out on the daily. Once we break this, it'll be too late to accumulate. We can see Bitcoin in these descending wedges. Well, they drop, 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 and then break out to the top. And then drop, 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 break out to the top. Well, we have drop, 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 break out to the top. I know if it rhymes, it's got to be true, right? But the 30-day illiquid supply change. Strong hands are accumulating. I was talking about that in this chart right here, how long-term holders are basically in the most pain that they've been in. They're realizing the deepest losses in history statistically. But if we take a look here, the illiquid supply change, strong hands accumulating Bitcoin at a feverish pace. As a matter of fact, look at how high this is. It has only ever been that high, well, back when Bitcoin was like $10,000 before it blasted off, and then right after COVID. It has never really been that high previously, suggesting that we do have price shooting up, coming up, because the last time we saw it in red was really just this sell-off from that top back in April of 2021 to the bottom there. That was the last biggest sell-off. Other than that, there has been strong accumulation. As a matter of fact, the Bitcoin supply that has not moved in at least 1 year is now 0.25%, a quarter of 1% away from its all-time high. Now, every time that it broke a previous all-time high, the price went on a massive rally within a few months. We saw it here. We saw high, breaking the all-time high, and then boom, price rallies. And then we have a high here and breaking the all-time here. And guess what? Price rallies. Well, we had a high there in early 2021, or maybe the end of 2020. Guess what? We're about to break that, which brings us to this chart right here that says there is an 86% chance, that's a pretty high percent chance, that we're going to have a massive Bitcoin rally within the month. So this chart right here takes a look at the Bitcoin exchange net positions on all exchanges. And the last 5 times that over 95,000 Bitcoin were removed from exchanges, within a 30-day time frame, a significant uptrend followed. We saw it happen here, 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 here. That's 5 times. It just happened again. 6th time. Will we see 6 straight? This could potentially have Bitcoin price soaring within the month. Not only that, historically, April is one of the best months for Bitcoin. So, all of that being said, who knows where Bitcoin is going in the short term? But we are definitely at a very critical area, which will tell us if we're in A, B, C, or we'll just call D over here if it goes absolutely parabolic. So that's all for today's video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Also come join us over on Twitter at @TheCryptoLove, and check out token metrics for yourself. Add some crypto to your Celsius account and earn up to $5,000. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you all later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.